Hey guys, so we hit a bit of a snag. If you remember from a few videos ago, I ordered a burgundy dress for my cousin's wedding, which I had to have taken in by a few sizes, and I ordered a beige and brown Viking dress for my friend's wedding. Well, about a month later I went on holiday and I ended up with second-degree sunburn on my face, my neck, my shoulders and my back. Well, my face is doing well. It's not 100%, but it's doing well. My chest, my shoulders are almost fully done. My back is nowhere near. So that dress is made of polyester nylon, and I tried the dress on the other day for about an hour to make sure it was comfortable and everything worked, and my back felt like somebody had taken a hot kettle and poured it all over my back. So I spoke to the doctor and I was like, look, this is what's happening, I don't know what's going on. And she said, you can only wear cotton or like a satiny silk material. You cannot wear anything that's got like a high thick fibre content because it's flaring up your back. And I'm on Benevate for my back. So I can't wear, I can wear this because it's like a cotton top. I can't wear the costume at all. So in a blind panic 2 weeks ago, I was like, I've got to order something else. Found something, I was like, okay, pay for it. And then I look it up, I'm like, look, this is going to arrive. And then my brain went, oh. Because when I checked the delivery time, it was going to be delivered between the 27th of September and the 3rd of October. The wedding is on the 27th. And like I said, this was 2 weeks ago. So the following day, I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do? So I looked up and I ordered another one from another company. And it says, will be delivered. And obviously, I ordered it in a different colour because I didn't want two of the same thing, but two different colours. So I ordered a second one. And it said it would be between the 18th and the 23rd. That item hasn't arrived. The one that should have arrived after the wedding has actually arrived. And the reason I know is because of the name of the company. The other one hasn't been delivered. That's all I can say about that so far. There is something going on, but I'm not allowed to mention it at the moment. But, yeah. But, I was like, okay. So this arrived on the 23rd. Shouldn't have arrived for another, few days. So I opened it up, obviously, because I wanted to make sure everything was all right. And it's lovely. There's just a few snags. There's just a few minor issues with it. And I'll show you. So it's absolutely lovely. Jumper material. It's ribbed. So this is a hooded. And yes, it's red. It's a hooded, like Assassin's Creed style top. The issue is, this is a 5XL apparently. It's a little on the snug side, which means it's not a 5XL. But if I tried it on, it fits. Snugly, but it fits. This is the issue. Here is how long I am in the body. This is the costume where it lands. Hold on a second. Get back in that camera frame. That's the bottom of my stomach. That's where that top lands. You see, the issue is this is way too short. Now this in the picture is here. So there's that much of a material discrepancy on the front. So I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do? That's really short. So my mum goes, well, wear leggings under it. I'm like, I can't wear leggings under it. You'll see my rolls of fat. And she was like, not if you wear your stuff I bought. But because I knew I was ordering that and I knew that it was going to be dress on the front, and the picture shows it coming to the top of the lady's knees, which I would have been fine with. I ordered these. So these are tights. They're from a company called... Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. These are £35 each. Lovely material, nice and soft. The tights are £10 each. So these are by a company called My Sassy London. So I ordered one pair a couple of months ago. No, probably about 3 weeks ago. And I tried them on, they fit lovely, and I'm like, right, I've got to order another pair of these, because I can never find tights that actually fit me nicely and don't make me feel like I'm some sort of little troll, because they're always too short because of how wide my legs are. So I'm going to show the tights. So I ordered a pair in bottle green. Oh, they've been snagged. Oh, they should be alright. So they're ribbed and they're nice and thick, but they are a little bit see-through when you actually put them on. But they're great. They're really stretchy. Like, you can see how stretchy these are. And they're lovely. And these arrived within 2 days, by the way. 2 days. And they even come with a little bit of crepe paper on them. So we ordered these. But I ordered a pair in green. And I ordered a pair in black. Because my idea was the black and the red together would be quite nice. Because you see, when we realised how short this dress was, my mum said to me, well, wear a pair of leggings. And I thought, oh, a pair of tights is great. Well, I tried the tights on with the top. You can see my underwear. The bottom of the top only comes to just below my belly button, which is way too short for me. So I was like to my mum, I said, I can't wear it like that. And she was like, well, what about the leggings with the skirt I bought you a few years ago? And I was like, yeah, right, yeah, no problem. So I went and got them. I'll show you. They're these. Really comfortable, tummy control ones, so they suck everything in. And they come with this little skirt, which when you sit down sometimes it kind of rides up. And they're Avon ones. They're lovely. I think they're about £15 or were when they were selling them. There's a snag. They're nylon. %100 nylon. I'm like, no! What am I supposed to do? So we had to go out today to pick up a few last minute items because the wedding is tomorrow, by the way. That's how close this is cutting in with the other item not turning up. So we were out and about and I was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then I saw this shop and it says closing down sale. I'm like, oh, do you know what? Let's go in there and see if maybe there's a pair of like thicker like tights or what, something. Because I thought about the skirt idea off there and all my skirts are floor length, which makes no sense to go with the short dress. So we go in, we have a look around and something catches the corner of my eye. And that would be a red mini skirt. Now this was £19.50 with a 45% off sale in Marks and Spencer. Now it's corded. It does have these pockets, but beggars can't be choosers when it comes to trying to make an emergency uniform. Plus this is reusable after the fact. And it is very stretchy on the bottom, but not so much on the top. And I was like, do you have this in a 22? Do you have it in 24? She's like, nope. What we got left on the rack is all we got left. The biggest size they had was an 18. I said, can I try it on? She was like, we don't have a change room here. I was like, if it fits over my leggings, it'll be fine. So I tried it on in the shop. It fits. Tight, but it fits. So we went with this. So, I am going to pop it on. And we're going to see the end result of, well, apart from the belt and all that, because it's already packed ready for the wedding tomorrow. But because we only picked this up today, I haven't had the chance to try it. So I'm going to try it. But my mum lent me something, and I don't think it's going to be suitable with this, because we thought the dressing was going to be longer. And my mum said, oh, you can have this. Wear it with it. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to suit, because where the bottom comes, if I put that on, it's going to pull it even further up. But that is beautiful. And I think my mum bought that from Temu a few years ago. And I've got it upside down because I'm an idiot. So I don't think I can use this with this, but I can definitely use it with some of my other dresses. I can go over there for a minute. So I will be right back. I'm going to put the costume on and I will be right back. Okay, right. This is it's not the fully finished result because obviously I can't put the belt on. There's a few things I can't use with this costume. I can't use the headband. I can use the braces and the belt and the sword, but I can't use any of the other part of it. So when I step back now, you will see the finished result of the actual costume. And that's the best I'm going to do. So I got the leggy, I got the tights, and then the skirt and this. And as you can see how short it is, that's my stomach. I do apologise. This is quite higher because it's on my hips. Whoops. I can pull that down a bit. The belt part definitely won't work because it clashes with the top of this here. But that is the finished result. I've got the ability to actually move in this without tripping myself up. But I am a very big person, but this is supposed to be a 5XL. This is a very tight and a little bit see-through, unfortunately. But the good thing is, underneath this, I'm going to have my beige skims on. So if it does roll up, no one's going to see anything. It's going to be fully covered because I also need to put a barrier between the material of this and my back. But this is the finished result for the wedding. I will have my brown shawl thing over the top because obviously I can't use the hood because the hood is a little small. So I will be leaving the hood back here and then putting a brown shawly thing over like a cape hood. And yeah, that's the last finished look for my friend's wedding, which is tomorrow. I've got something on my eye there. What was that? I don't know. Okay, well, that's the updated video about the costume. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Good night. Okay, so a little update to the beginning of the video. The second top we ordered has finally arrived. Okay, so great, yay. Not so great. So, we ordered from a different seller to, because the first one actually arrived early. The one at the beginning of this arrived early. We weren't sure if it was going to arrive in time, so we ordered a second one. We ordered it in brown, so it wouldn't be the exact same dress. And it was supposed to be here on the 22nd. It got delivered on the 28th. That was the day after the wedding, and we weren't even here to accept it. But I think the only reason it was delivered when it was and how it was because I contacted Yodel on the 24th, the 25th, and the 26th, and I finished speaking to them just prior to leaving for the wedding, because we went away for 2 nights to make sure that we weren't going to be late or whatever. Well, even though they were told we weren't going to be here, and there's a note on our door saying, any packages, please leave in the shed, it wasn't. And it will get worse as this video goes on, but we'll see. So, the package arrives. I spent Friday saying to the person, I need it for a wedding. Can I pick it up? No, you can't pick it up until after Monday. Can I have somebody else pick it up on Saturday? No, we're not open on a Saturday or a Sunday. The driver will attempt a delivery on Saturday. I said we're not going to be there, but we'll be back Sunday. And I was told we don't deliver on a Sunday. Okay, fine. Deliver it when you want to deliver it, because it's not going to be here for me to pick up. Today, I'm not going to have it. Plain and simple. I informed the seller. The seller was about as much use as a chocolate teapot. With oh, well, they told me that you refused delivery, which I said no, I didn't. So I sent them the chat log, and they said I'll get them to re-deliver. Yeah, okay, fine. We go to the wedding in the one that I actually had at the beginning of this video. Well, we get back on Sunday around about 11:15 p.m. in the night, and the package is on the floor in the garden. And it arrived in this condition. So it is open. I had to open it, and I'll explain why I happened to open it to that. So it has this massive hole here at the front. I'm going to cover my address. And it has a hole in the back. It also has, if you can see, where is it with it, scuff marks like they dragged it across a wall. I had to open it because when it was delivered, which according to the Arlo camera was around about 10:38 a.m, It was hammering down. And on the camera, the driver, the very childish, pathetic driver, throws the package at the camera, at the Arlo camera and the back of our door, which bounces it out onto the patio where there's stones and walks away. But he doesn't just walk away. He turns, because our door is like here and our gate is like there, right? So it's like this. So that's the wall there. We have garden ornaments on there to stop the dog from standing on the wall to get fusses off people walking down the alleyway. He pushes the ornaments off the wall into the garden. Unbeknown to Dummy, they're metal, so they didn't break. And then he walks away. So by the time we get back, the package is soaked through because of the two massive holes in it, which to me looks like they tried to look what was in there. But I think it was worse than trying to look at what's in there, because when we got in, I opened the package, and as I went like that with the package, I got hit in the face by the rankest smell I've ever smelled in my life. Well, no, only other smell I smelled like that was probably when the 4-year-old had a bad stomach. It was that type of smell. It smells like they farted through the hole in the bag. It's the only way it could smell like that. I hope I'm wrong. I hope maybe it was just a stagnant smell, but I highly doubt it. Not the smell that came out. So anyway, I come in, I open the bag, got a face full of that, left the bag open for maybe 20 minutes to get the smell to go, and then I opened the top up. And two things registered in my head is, one, the dress was soaking wet, so I had to open the bag, take it out and hang it over the radiator to dry off. And I put it back in the bag so as I could do this video, basically. But the second thing is, this is red. We ordered brown. So the seller sent the wrong colour. Whatever. The delivery is what has really, really annoyed me. I don't mind if it's red, but it is a slightly different red, slightly darker red than the one I have at the beginning of the video, I think. But the other thing that kind of struck me is the size. When I opened it to put it on the radiator, I realised that is a very, very small dress. Like, it comes to here on my boobs, which means that this would not even have gone over me, let alone anything else. And this is supposed to be a 5XL. It's also, I mean, yes, it's stretchy, but it's also, it's still got that really rank smell on it. The hood is on backwards to start with. No, it's not. My eyes are on backwards. It's got these ties here, but look how small. Look how small that hood is. I think it might be a child's one, but a child would not be a 5XL. But anyway, it arrived. It's absolutely tiny. Well, it's not absolutely tiny, but it's too small for me. I did, however, tell the seller what had happened, and they've been about as much use as a chocolate teapot. Their answer is, you've got it now, so whatever, is the basics from them. The answer I got from them was, so it's been delivered, thank you for your patience. That was it. That was the entire message I got back off them. So, yeah, that is the other item that should have been here, and I'm kind of glad it wasn't, because if I tried to put it on and I found I couldn't fit in it, I'd have probably been even more annoyed than I am right now. That is more like a size 16/large, extra large than it is a 5XL. Well, 5XL is supposed to be a 24 to 26. So, I don't know. But the delivery is what has annoyed me. We paid for it to be delivered quickly, and it didn't even get you in time for the wedding. Arrived 2 days later. No, a day after. It arrived 2 days after the time I told them I needed it, is what I meant. So yeah, that is pretty much it on the delivery of that item. But I will say, I will personally not use the Yodel again. Not after that attitude, and the customer service agents were about as much use as a chocolate teapot as well. So it was like banging my head against a brick wall. Nothing more I can say about it, really. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.